Hello friends, this video on Ray Optics Part 14 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos till Part 13 before going ahead with Part 14. So let us look at the first problem. It says that a convex mirror has its radius of curvature 20 centimeter. Okay, so we have a convex mirror somewhat like this with its radius of curvature 20 centimeters. Find the position of the image of an object placed at a distance of 12 centimeter from the mirror. That means the object is placed at 12 centimeter from the mirror. We have to find out the position of the object. Now let us consider the sign convention. Radius of curvature, where would be the radius of curvature of a convex mirror? It will be this side, so that is positive. What would be the object distance? The object will lie somewhere here, right? So this u will be negative, and v we have to find out. Now radius of curvature is given. Now there is a relationship between u, v and focal length, right? So for that we need focal length, that is mirror equation. Okay, so in order to make use of the mirror equation, we should know the focal length. What is the relationship between focal length and radius of curvature? Focal length is equal to half of radius of curvature, right? We have already derived it. So this will be equal to 20 divided by 2, that is 10 centimeters. So this is the focal length. So focal length is also obviously positive because radius of curvature is also positive. So now we'll make use of the mirror equation. So what is the standard mirror equation? It is 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. So here we can say 1 by minus 12 plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by 10. So we can say 1 by v is equal to 1 by 10 plus 1 by 12. So this comes out to be 11 by 60. Therefore, v becomes equal to 60 by 11 centimeters. So here v comes out to be positive. That means the image will be formed somewhere on this side at a distance of 60 by 11 centimeters. Right? So somewhere here the image will be formed. Right? So this describes the image. So the question already asked you about the position of the image. So you are only bothered about this value b because it talks about the position of the image, and this position is measured from the pole of the mirror. Right? Okay. Let us go ahead and look at the next problem. It says that a small candle 2.5 centimeters in size is placed at 27 centimeter in front of a concave mirror of radius of curvature 36 centimeter. So here we have a concave mirror. So this is my concave mirror. So we have a small candle 2.5 centimeters in size. So let us suppose this is my small candle. It is placed at 27 centimeters in front of the concave mirror. That means u is equal to 27 centimeters. Okay, and size of the object is equal to 2.5 centimeters. Concave mirror of radius of curvature 36 centimeters. So r is equal to 36 centimeter. At what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed in order to obtain a sharp image? So if you want to get a sharp image, then you will have to place the screen at exactly the same position where the image will be formed. That means you have to calculate the distance at which the image is formed. Once you are able to calculate the distance at which the image will be formed, you can place the screen exactly at that position. Right? And we have to also tell about the nature and size of the image. Now let us apply the sign convention. U is 27 centimeters, that is this distance is u. So this is negative because it is along this side. Okay, height of the object is 2.5 centimeters. It is upright, it is above the principal axis, therefore it is positive. Radius of curvature is again 36 centimeter, which is again somewhere here. Let us suppose if this is C, that is center of curvature. In that case, this entire distance would be radius of curvature, which is again negative, right? So we'll again make use of the mirror equation, which says 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. So focal length we can calculate from here. Focal length is equal to r by 2, which is equal to minus 18 centimeters. So let us put these values. So we get 1 by v is equal to 1 by f minus 1 by u. So this comes out to be minus 1 by 18 minus 1 by minus 27. So this comes out to be minus 1 by 54, which in turn comes out to be v is equal to minus 54 centimeters. So that means the position of the image would be 54 centimeters from the pole of the mirror. And since it is negative, that means it would be along this side. So that means the image will be formed somewhere here. What else does it tell about the image? Because it also asks about the nature and size of the image. So let us have a look. How do we get an idea about nature and size of image? So for that, let us find out the magnification. So what is the magnification of a spherical mirror? It is given by minus v by u. So that is equal to minus 54 divided by minus 27. So this is equal to minus 2. And also we know that magnification is equal to height of image by height of object. So we can say height of image is equal to magnification into height of object. Magnification is minus 2 into height of object is plus 2.5. So that is equal to minus 5 centimeters. So we can say that the height of the image is negative. That means the image is formed below the principal axis and the magnitude is 5, which is greater than the object. So that means the image is enlarged, the image is inverted, right? The negative sign shows that the image is inverted. This magnitude 5 shows that the image is enlarged. Right? Now since the image is inverted, therefore the image is real. Right? The image is formed somewhere here. So that's all we can tell about the nature of the image. Right? So we found out at what distance the screen should be placed. The place where the image will be formed is the place where the screen should be placed. And about the nature and size of the image, nature is real and inverted and size is enlarged, and the size exactly is 5 centimeters. Right? Okay. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.